So that's fine. And now the real thing. Okay, now let's get some idea here. Okay, I'm going to pick this up. This is a clump of worms. Now, let me see if I can open this side piece so I can actually see what you're seeing. Flip it around. Thank you, Sony. There we go. And I'm going to bring this in both hands. See the worms? See the number of worms? These are the worms that were in this bin. Now, for all intents and purposes, what came in one bin in terms of quantity, the same amount essentially came in the other. So there they go. One great big clump of worms put into the other bin. See if I can zoom it in. I don't want to get the camera too dirty, but there they all are, right there, ready to go, ready to do their job. And I don't quite understand why so many seem to be in this particular bin when they were both distributed from two separate bags. It wasn't like we, threw them all in one bag and then sort of tried to split them up ourselves. That's kind of how it came, one bag, and they both weighed the same. So it's kind of unusual. I don't think it's any reflection on the suppliers, because really there was no real difference, at least for the first dump that we did from the bags. The quantity of the worms looked about the same as they came out. Again, more paper. Let's see if I can turn this back here where I'm working. Okay, back into the bin here. Just make sure that I'm looking at the same screen you are. So I just want to make sure that we're on the same level here. So a lot of this, again, just breaded material. Put a lot of bread in here. And then, of course, all the worms. That one little tea bag, might as well toss that in there. That one clump that I got out seems to have been the largest, at least thus far. Oh, here's some more. Not nearly as many, but certainly a lot. Just breaded material. Breaded material. I mean, it's amazing what these creatures can do with food in general. It's unbelievable. And this bin, I guess both bins, is perhaps the more remarkable of the two, in that about a third or two-thirds. Hang on, someone's coming down. I have to pause the camera just 1 second. Okay, I think we're back online here. Okay, we had a bit of an interruption there, so naturally, as everybody's life has twists and turns, one had to attend to other matters. So, back to the worms. You can see, if you can, and I'm not sure if you, that's not so bad actually, they're moving around actually quite well. Certainly the bin is much shallower at this stage, but you can see very well that they are making some progress. Again, they're starting to sort of conglomerate around each other, which I find very interesting. I don't know if that's part of the breeding pattern of these animals, or what, to be honest, but I guess in time I'll discover that. Anyway, so we'll take the last few chunks of this bin, and we'll just do en masse a huge dump into the other new bin. Oh, there's another big clump of worms here. Kind of hard to see, but there they are. Throw that in there. And I think we're just about going to empty this last bit. So we'll turn it up. See if, I don't know if I'm on full wide there. Nope, let's go full wide. Full wide, there we go. So we'll dump the rest of it. To bring it down, and then we'll just move it over here a bit, and we'll take our friend and we'll dump what's left in the last and final single bin that we'll be using now for the foreseeable future. Obviously there's quite a bit of material in the bin already, so I think for the next little while it might be wise, aside from some very weak coffee grinds or something like that, to just let these little guys do what they do best, and that is to eat and then periodically check. So I think what I'll do is cover them up a little bit with maybe a little bit of paper. We'll take our top, put our top back on, breathing holes around the top here so that they can actually live in the dark and live well, hopefully. We'll seal that up, and I sure hope that they aren't heavy climbers and that they climb through the holes up here and sort of sneak their way out. And if they do, well, we'll have to watch that closely. So, that, I guess, ends the project of the day. And it was a full day project. So, just take some of that plastic off. Take this barrel, put it over there. As I showed you before, there's a lot of garbage around now. And just going to have to clean that up, and that's pretty much it. So, I guess with that, and with everything that's now been done, I guess we can finally tilt the camera up a little bit like that, and I can say my final farewells. So thanks again for tuning in. I hope that this was educational for everybody that views this video, as it was for me. I know that I didn't expect this to happen with regards to these worms, but all the same, let's see where this leads. One more step,